as I've grown. Blood in the sweat, tears and regret.
Here he is, the controversial but legendary BDB.
Yeah, I'm dead. It's my destiny.
Make way for the king.
Can't be stopped. Shooting my shot.
Another Mike and Mike production. In 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's going.
Mike Production Studio.
Talk louder.
This is Cigar Hustlers Podcast. Mike squared.
Welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast, a show brought to you commercial free, but a massive shout out to our amazing patrons on Patreon. Thanks to your unwavering support, we're able to deliver unfiltered, unbiased opinions on all things cigars and personalities in the cigar world. Your backing makes it possible for us to keep it real for our listeners. Cheers to you. If you'd like to become a Patreon member, go to www.patreon.com and search a Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
Thank you for keeping the Cigar Hustlers Podcast ad-free.
And the lights on. And the Wi-Fi running.
Yes.
We appreciate each and every one of you.
And continue to help us.
Tell your
Please.
friends. We need more power and more Wi-Fi.
Yes. The last Patreon, I got in a lot of trouble. It only cost $10.
Oh, that one. Yes.
So I actually called him.
Are we going to talk about it here or on the Patreon? Because these people really don't know what we're talking about.
We can talk about it briefly here. We can just leave that at that. I mean, I called him.
Okay. You're not going to say who it was, though.
I think they know. Didn't we talk about it?
No, because it was
we
strictly...
didn't say who was going to be on it?
Strictly Patreon. No, we did not. Oh. That's okay. We don't have to.
Right.
So you called him, and he didn't answer.
He didn't answer.
He has not replied to my TikTok message
Yeah.
either. So apparently he's just through with us, which is okay. That's the way it is. I already waited.
Da-na-na,
waited.
da-na-na, da-na-na.
When I have them in advance, Michael, I try to streamline the show for you.
That's just the way it is.
So today on the Patreon, we're reviewing the Banker, H. Upman Banker Day Trader.
Day Trader.
The newest in the H. Upman Banker series.
I'm a day trader. I trade the day.
Apparently. With a lot of little squigglies.
So how's your day, buddy? How's your week? How's the grass?
Fine. I did the grass over a 2-day period because I had Friday morning off.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Just
actually over 3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
Because it started raining on Saturday. I didn't get finished. So I finished on Sunday. And then Monday we went to the beach.
Aha.
Yes. The wife has been painting the countertop. She is now done.
Fantastic. How does it look?
She has people that watch this, Michael. I didn't mind. She hated the color before. I guess they were kind of this peachy black color or something. I don't know how to describe it, but I never had a problem with it. Apparently, it just made her crazy.
Okay.
So she's happy with the. I hate that click. It makes me feel like something went off. She's happy with it, which is what's important.
Well, that's plugged.
Is it really already?
Yeah.
Would you like his? Get his.
No, it's all right. He can give it 5 stars.
It's great. No, it's Dominican. He won't like it.
He likes Dominicans, remember?
No. It all depends on when you ask him.
When he's smoking it.
Really? Blood can't cut it, stick the end of your scissors in it. It's all not fun if you're not.
I'm going to smoke this Posada Segunda for the rest of this.
Yeah, but but you will smoke it for the Patreon, though? See, it's no fun if I have to suffer alone. So, what did you do, Mike?
I did all kinds of things, Michael.
I saw a lot of posts from your wife. She at some kind of Disney thing or something?
Disney thing.
I'm assuming it was Disney. I don't know.
Oh, she went to Disney on Ice.
Oh, I was going to say it's some on ice thing.
Yeah, she went to Disney on Ice with Justice and Teddy, and
Yes.
I took Jax to the Gator Canes game in the swamp.
Oh, so you went up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I went up.
Oh.
I went up. We had a great time. A buddy of ours got us tickets. We all went together, the four of us.
Oh, nice.
Had a good time. Good experience. He's a Gator. He
Alumni?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was his son's birthday.
Oh.
So we had a good time.
No photos, no nothing. No,
I took a couple pictures.
yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I took a couple pictures.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't post them.
Right, that's what I mean.
I was running around a lot that day.
Right.
I haven't stopped, man. So I was running around
You're
that.
very busy,
I
man.
drove there, I drove back.
Right.
And then was it Sunday after that? What did we do Sunday? I feel like it was busy. I did something. It was crazy. I didn't stop.
Busy weekend. Busy holiday weekend.
Yeah. Sunday was something.
Something important.
Something important.
Something you really enjoyed.
And I did enjoy it.
It was an excellent time.
I don't remember what it was.
Thank you to whoever took him, wherever it was. He really meant a lot to him.
I don't remember what I did Sunday, but it was probably awesome.
It probably was.
Oh, you know what we did?
What'd you do?
We cleaned the house.
Oh, that was not awesome.
Yeah, we did like a whole dusting thing.
Oh.
Spring cleaning.
Oh.
It was epic.
You only dust seasonally?
It was like a
A thorough.
yeah.
Ah,
like I vacuumed on top of the cabinet countertop,
Oh.
like up top.
Oh,
I did
yes.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. It was nice. So we did that. And then Monday we took a second stab at Volcano Bay.
Oh, yes.
We got 45 minutes in before the lightning. So we all got like a little.
We got several hours at the beach before the storm came in.
Yeah, no, we got, and then we had to leave because then we had football.
That's
We had football practice.
Yes.
And yeah.
So 45 minutes before Mommy started the thunder and lightning that time, huh?
Yeah.
That's terrible. Thing.
Pretty epic. But hey, at least we got there.
Yeah, at least you got 45 minutes.
Yeah. Kids got to go down a couple slides.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. That worked out.
Good for you.
Yeah. Non-stop, buddy.
Good.
And you're going to go to West Palm.
Yeah, sorry, just checking the time. We have a call in 20 minutes.
You're on your way. You're going to visit some locations.
Yes. Yes. I don't know how else to establish.
Have you indicated where you're going to stop?
I've got Wednesday all locked down,
Yeah?
but not knowing where you're going to be. Thursday's sort of has been started because I obviously don't want to go north and have to come back and get you, and I don't want to go too far south and then have that longer drive back up. So, it all depends on where you are and what time you think you would be done Thursday.
Late.
Late?
8 o'clock?
Oh, okay. So I really can do anything I want on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'll be fun.
Sure, it'll be. I'm looking forward to getting out and visiting shops, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Me too.
Sure, and then I'm not really by myself, so
Yeah. For the most part.
right. I mean, the visits will be, which is
I'm
fine.
local.
But,
I'm like a hub.
right. You just give me a central location.
You can find me here.
Sure.
I haven't booked the hotel room. That's not recording.
Everything else is.
Yeah, the camera's out again.
How do you know the camera's not
There's
recording?
no red light on my side.
Oh, it's weird. It did that last time. I cleaned it all off, and then it shows there's stuff on it again or something. I don't know.
So you're not cleaning it all off, right?
Well, I deleted everything. There's 2 different places you have to go.
When you delete it, do you empty the trash?
Yes, before I take the card out.
Something's wrong.
I don't know. But when you go to use it next week, it'll say it's empty, and I will not have touched it, so I don't know what
Interesting.
that means. Yeah. I thought maybe you have to reset the camera, so I turned everything off and then turned it all back on. Apparently it doesn't do it. I don't know.
I can tell you a couple things that have gone down that I have found fascinating.
Cigar things?
Yeah. For one, I see that Pravada has gone private now. And
What is you mentioned that earlier? What does that mean? They've gone private.
I don't know. So I'd like to try and get him in here to talk.
Is he
going to
be in here, or is he going to call?
No, he's going to
He'll
be
be in here.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get the chair back out again.
Yeah, the chair.
Oh, nice.
And we did a great interview with Jack Heyer.
Yeah, I cleaned it up this afternoon just to make sure we had it.
Yeah.
And it's
pretty fucking
it's an
epic.
hour. It's like a whole show.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
We can almost use it as a show.
We probably will.
Right.
Maybe bumper it or whatever. Here's what I saw.
Oh, I think I heard Phil come in.
There.
Oh, look at that.
The board monkey cometh.
Yes, the board monkey.
There he is.
Well, it must have been more than 8 minutes because we've been doing the show for 8 minutes, and he texted 10 or 15 before.
No, like that's like the shtick. You know,
Right,
it's like,
yeah.
hey, I'm 8
I'm
minutes
8 minutes away.
but
That doesn't
he's
say
just-
what time he's headed.
Yeah,
this
he
way.
didn't say when he was leaving.
Right.
Yeah, had to get something done. Sorry.
Yeah, he had to get something done.
I don't get paid with this, so I have to do something to make no money.
You and me both, pal.
Yeah, all three.
Right.
Nobody makes money doing
Yeah.
this.
All right.
Well, hey.
Now he's having a heart attack.
Hey, Phil.
or something. We've already done the intro to the show, so
Yeah, we're
Welcome to Cigar Hustlers
Yeah.
Podcast,
Yeah,
episode
right.
351.
there you
too
go. We already did it.
So, I saw this post on Facebook, and it was pretty funny to me.
Right? Was it from him or from the club?
No, I'm moving on already. I'm
Oh.
curious as to what's going to happen with Brian, and I
Oh,
want
that's
to
the end
talk
of the
to him.
story.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have
All right.
questions, and hopefully we can get him in here.
Okay. So that's not confirmed?
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much
You
like-
said hope we can
Yeah,
get him
I'm
in.
hoping to. He said that he can be here next week, so hopefully
Okay.
he'll be able to be here.
Gotcha.
You know, this industry is extremely difficult. I know that I've said this a bajillion times.
Sure.
I saw a post where a guy who's in the industry has a relatively new brand, and I'll name names and all this other stuff on Patreon. We'll get into it a little bit more in depth.
Okay.
And he kind of went off on the fact that he's not really being acknowledged by media, and the fact
I
fact that media is acknowledging other things that are going on in the industry, and
Well, yeah, Coop now is trying to find the best cheese pizza.
and
After his massive turkey sub
listen,
showcase that he did.
Barstools is well in advance ahead of him when it comes to finding the best pizza.
Oh,
Barstool
Yeah.
Sports.
just cheese pizza. He's just looking
Yeah,
for
it's
the best cheese.
Barstools. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
They've done that.
Okay.
Did they like decipher who he thinks media is on this comment?
No, he just says media in general. He praises Coop, but
Ugh.
here's the thing.
More. Oh, sorry.
Here's-
I said that out loud, didn't I?
Here's the thing.
Oops. He listens. I love you, Mr. Coop.
He's the media king.
Yeah, right.
I've been retail for 15 years.
Right?
Done wholesale for almost 11 now, 10 years.
Okay.
And
You would think you'd have more money.
you think with
Is that where we're going?
No, but what's funny to me is that in 6 months of doing it, or a year of doing it, or however long this guy's been doing it, he's already getting upset that he's not getting acknowledged.
Oh.
You've been, I've been metaphorically punched in the face so many fucking times
Should we call him?
that it's just no.
We're good.
It's kind of remarkable. Like, you just have to kind of, if you're gonna get upset that people aren't acknowledging you,
right?
and this is like the beginning for you, I highly
I see what you're
recommend you fucking liquidate and you just get out of this game.
Maybe
right
we make
now.
sandwiches and pizza, then Coop will still talk about you.
Yeah. It's probably in your best interest. I know you're trying to make a lighthearted joke here, but I'm being dead serious.
No,
This game isn't for fucking everybody. And
No,
you're
it's tough.
you're going up against some fucking giants, man. Some guys that have been in this industry, for 100 years, man. Like families,
long family length of time, right?
You're competing,
Generations.
and to some degree, you're competing against those guys.
Sure.
So if you don't have,
Dying to find out who this is.
if you're not going to get acknowledged, and you feel like, and you're going to get upset about it,
Right.
and I don't know, man. I think it might, you're probably in your best interest just to stop. Just stop.
Yeah, doesn't he smoke cigars before he had a brand? Like,
Yeah, but it's
see how
just
many
gonna, it's just,
brands come through.
it's just going to end in heartache. I don't think that people realize that. You don't have that perspective until you're on the other side of that battle.
Sure.
Half Wheel just gave us a 90 on
I saw that this
on the
morning.
broadleaf Corona Gorda.
It's a delicious cigar.
So we've got we've got a bunch of high ratings on a lot of our products. We've been acknowledged top 25 twice last year with Half Wheel.
Exactly.
I mean, how about that cigar? Nothing.
Still got
but
people
that-
not taking
but
my
that's
phone
okay.
calls.
Right. That's exactly
Right.
my point.
Certainly.
That's exactly my point.
I should just lead with that.
And we-
hey, we have 3 highly ranked
Yeah.
cigars.
Yeah.
If you'd like to call me back.
Yeah.
Right.
No, they don't care.
They don't care. A couple of them that actually spoke don't even know what Half Wheel is. So
Right.
it's not, it's the industry where everybody should go for the industry information, but it's still like Greg. I mean, Greg hardly ever looks at Half Wheel.
It's like, what's Half Wheel?
I didn't know what Half Wheel was until I really got deep into it with you guys.
Right. Sure.
Yeah,
but you don't own a cigar shop, though. You have an excuse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand how if
Not
you're a
retail.
retailer, you don't stay on top of some of these things.
Is Half Wheel the top or is Cigar Aficionado?
If you went news, I'd say Half Wheel.
It depends upon who you ask, because the reality is that Aficionado is a little more mainstream. Half Wheel is more involved when it comes to everything. Like,
they're more in depth.
Yeah, Charlie knows
cigar stuff.
so much shit that's going on.
Right,
I mean, that whole team, it's incredible. So whether you like them or not, whether you get mad about their reviews or not,
right,
they're fucking doing it.
Sure.
You know? So, and then, of course, Coop. You know.
Right. Cool.
Coop
Have they ever given 100?
No.
Well, any idea what the highest ranking they've ever given?
I don't know. Maybe a 98
an interesting question.
or 97.
We should have Charlie on the show and interview him.
What's the highest?
Is he going to talk?
Sure, he'll talk. He does other people's shows.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Sure. And he likes to promote that he's doing them. So we should have him on.
Okay.
Oh.
No problem. So when I saw that, I was just like, man.
Wow, I'm really dying to find out who this is.
Yeah.
Do I know them?
No, but it's funny because there's things involved here, and I'm not getting into that until we get on the
Sure. But when you say the name, it's not gonna recognizable name?
No.
The brand or the person?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we just kind of roll into the Phil's Fun Facts and get some news in, and then we'll, or do you want to get Phil's Fun Facts?
We have time for him, but then we'll have to call
Jay
Mr.
Davis?
Jay Davis
Okay.
at 3 o'clock.
Perfect.
Welcome to Cigar Hustlers Podcast feature, Phil's Fun Facts.
Should I change this to the Monkey's Bananas?
Hello, peoples.
Should I change this episode to start calling it the Monkey's
The Board
Bananas?
Monkey?
The Board Monkey's Bananas.
Well, you have to play the Camacho interview first.
Oh,
No one's going to know what we're talking about.
even better. I'm sorry. Go ahead there, Phil.
I just got to read the fact you wrote. Did you know that in 2009, Sweden became the
this
first
is your
country
fact,
in
not
the
mine,
world
Phil.
to allow same-sex couples to marry in a religious ceremony? This was a significant milestone in the fight for LGBTQ plus rights, showing how progressive and inclusive societal attitudes can be. This move allowed same-sex couples to have their marriages blessed by religious institutions, further cementing the recognition and accepting of diverse relationships in various aspects of life. So please forward all my mail to my new address in Sweden.
How does that make you feel?
You have a little piece of tobacco in your front tooth, Mike.
I don't know. I mean, is this from the ranch guy or you?
You wrote that.
Well,
Yeah, it's your fault, Phil.
That's your Phil.
How's it
Your
now? How's it
Phil.
now?
I don't think so.
Good. You got it.
Thank you. This
Okay.
Phil's Fun Fact brought to you by.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
This Phil's Fun Fact brought to you by Braze
Sorry, I was
Ranch.
distracted by his Phil's Fun Facts.
You're caught in his enamored yada yada.
Yes. Phil's Fun Fact brought to you by Braze Ranch in Waldo, Florida. Beef shares now available. Savor the taste of premium beef raised on lush pastures and supplemented with grain. Reserve yours at brazeranch.com. And
Sorry.
Oh,
why is he
he's
beeping?
being nice to.
Why is he beeping the
He's not
sponsor?
being nice to the Braze Ranch.
Hey, Cigar Hustlers Patreon, where the news and info come out every week in easily digestible 30-minute episodes. For just $15 a month, you get full video access to everything the cigar industry doesn't want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Go to www.patreon.com and search a Cigar Hustlers podcast.
I mean, and that's confirmed to be the last messages that we got from our last.
Yeah, from the
Patreon.
last one we did.
I love that we do the Patreon and we're like, do you think we said anything that could have crossed the line? And you're like, no.
Not fine. What could we have said?
So I called Jack Toronto just to confirm, like, did we say anything that was like really bad? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, kinda, guys.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Well,
Even Skip was like, wow, you guys are mean.
he said stuff too, to be fair. Not to the same level we did, obviously, but no, right. Well, people who can afford to be mad at us can't really afford to be mad at Skip with everybody's pots and pans sitting over there in his kitchen.
Yeah, all the pots and pans.
All the pots and pans. All right, you want to connect your phone and call Mr. Davis?
Sure.
From the four quarters of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2.
I slide in my chair and you don't. It's very uncomfortable. The The big story of the week.
Jeans, buddy.
Is that it? I was just looking at the pants. I think it's the pants. The big story of the week is that John Carney bought a Bentley. He purchased a 1997 coupe with 220,000 miles.
I saw that post you made.
Yeah, it was funny.
John Carney. We don't fact check.
We don't fact check.
John Carney.
For what I heard, he needed it to pull his food wagon, the Shake and Bake Shack, where he is now selling chicken, and Leo is helping him.
Shake and bake.
I'm not sure of the accuracy, but we don't fact check our stuff.
Wow.
So Carney joined Bentley. Now, you know who owns Bentley?
Who?
Schuster's.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Schusters.
Oh, you stayed up on your reading.
Yeah, I actually have the real story, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to read that?
John Carney, the longtime VP of sales for La Florida Dominicana, will now lead Bentley Tobacco USA, the new American division of the Bentley Tobacco, a German company. Bentley Tobacco, which has no relationship to the car brand, is which I didn't know because it looks similar.
I feel like they got away with it. Like
it's a different industry.
They asked for a blessing or something.
It's a different industry, so you're allowed.
Maybe, but I think that
the bee's different.
I think that there was
Is the bee slightly different? Is it? Is led by Martin Schuster. He is the son of Philip Schuster, who runs August Schuster
it's
and
McBentley's.
Bentley's. Yes. Based in Bundel, the Schuster family has been involved in tobacco for more than 100 years. Over the years, have served as German distributors for a number of American companies, including CLE, Drew Estate, La Florida Dominicana, and Roma Craft Tobacco. Carney spent more than a decade as the VP of sales for Florida Dominicana, a tenure that ended last month.
And it's over.
And it's over.
It's back.
You know, it was interesting.
He must have had a 30-day no-compete?
No, I don't think he had a non-compete.
I don't think he had a non-compete at all either, right?
I have questions. I know that he went on Bear. I guess I could listen.
Well, he went on, he made the announcement. Well, it was funny. He said he had a big announcement. He was going on Dojo.
Right.
And then the morning Dojo was supposed to do their show. He did the announcement on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He scooped his own scoop.
He scooped the scoop?
He scooped the Dojo guys.
I wonder if somebody got pissed off and said, you got to announce
Must
it.
have been, yeah.
I don't know.
You know?
No, yeah, but then he went on Bear. I didn't watch that one.
Private Eye Palmer on the case.
That's pretty interesting.
I didn't watch Bear.
His lighting,
Well, because I saw the thing, I went, oh, good, now I don't have to watch Dojo.
his lighting looked good. His lighting looked decent.
Was it? Did it look
Yeah.
good?
Coop sent me a Facebook message of another guy in a car doing an interview. He goes, guess it's a thing.
It's a thing now.
I said, at least I can see him.
Oh, he had the dome light on. He heard us, and he turned the dome light on.
But yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Let's see. We're delighted to have found the perfect distribution partner for our Bentley products in Jonathan Carney. Oh, so he's the distributor in America. Like the opposite everybody else is doing.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Well, they live over in Germany.
Well, yes.
You know,
They formed a new
I gotta
Bentley
tell you.
Tobacco USA is a new business, new company.
I got to tell you. Did I tell you this industry's fucking tough?
Yeah, you did.
All right. And so just so that we know that, you know, he's got an uphill battle. He's got a lot of challenges that he's going to have to do. I don't know if he's going to build a sales force. I probably should listen to the Bear interview. But, you know, he told me about this.
No, we don't fact check.
He told me he was doing this when I saw him at the Snack Shack.
Oh, I didn't know you saw him at the Snack Shack.
Yeah, I did. I
He
told
went
you.
out of
Oh,
burger.
no, that's right. You said
Yeah.
there was not a truck, there's a table.
Yeah.
Right.
And he
Was
told
it
me
being pulled by a Bentley?
he told me that Bentley was happening. And I said, "Oh, cool." You know,
Did he give you one?
he didn't give me one. No,
Wow, that's a mistake.
I probably would have traded for a Ferrari.
No, the cigar.
Ferrari.
The cigar.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the car.
No, I didn't give me one.
Oh. The picture looks like it's the same cigar. Maybe only has the one.
It says,
Right. Use it for like my little stash upstairs.
I thought I saw a box of them somewhere.
I'm sure somebody found a picture of them and used it in a press release of some sort.
Oh, okay.
I think, you know,
You would think they would send him a box.
I don't know, man. Look, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be a lot of challenges there.
Do we know where these are made?
And can you, I think Hoya. And can you leverage the relationships that you have grown over the past decade in order to help provide and facilitate that company is the real question.
Right, sure.
I mean, I would support Carney.
Well, it's funny. This
You know.
morning, Greg and I were talking about this, and I asked Greg, how long till we carry it? And he goes, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Right?
Sure.
Swipe the card, Greg.
I mean,
Swipe the card, Greg.
I mean, we
We
gave
bought them all, Greg.
Mickey Peck a shot. I mean, we'll give anybody a shot.
Sure.
Oh.
We're slamming that door again. There we go.
Oh, probably should have called me back. Oh, see, I told you we didn't mention the name now.
No, you did. At least it was you this time.
Should have called me back.
Oh, boy.
That should be the shirt for this year's PCA. Should have called me back.
Look.
That would be a great shirt for us to wear.
Listen, I have no problem going out and saying, hey, I'm sorry if I crossed the line, if I offended you or anything
Sure,
like that.
I apologize.
But the reality is that if you are upset and you want to have resolve,
Sure.
pick up the fucking phone.
Sure. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about this. Let's work this all out.
Yeah, pick up the phone.
Right. We're not holding any
Or
ill will. Palmer's the one that holds the grudge.
Just
not
shoot me
It's
a
fine.
text or something.
Right.
Okay. But I called him on Friday.
I haven't seen him on social media, period, since.
And it's Tuesday. I mean, I know that he was going through some other shit again
Sure.
Throughout the weekend, but like, pick up the fucking phone. Pick up the phone and
Right.
call
There's
me.
driving between these things.
Yeah, you could give me a buzz, or even when you're sitting down chilling.
Sure.
You know?
Right.
Shit's on you, homie.
So this is a branch of LFD?
No. This is a whole new brand.
Holy moly.
No, yeah, but you said they own LFD as well.
No,
right?
I did not.
Didn't say that.
Didn't say that at all. Nope.
Okay, Schuster's.
He's got to be doing drugs.
It's got to be.
He's got to be doing
Read the
drugs.
first part.
The first part?
Yeah,
Schuster's-
of that.
The big story of the week is
they
that John Carney bought
hold
a Bentley.
stop. He's talking about
The Schusters.
so they handle distribution for brands.
Oh, okay. They're not
In
the creators.
Yeah.
In Europe. This is
Okay.
their brand that's only sold in Europe.
I was unclear on who the Schusters are. Is
Nah.
that German guy that we met at PCA one time? The bald head, glasses?
No.
No.
That's Saleh.
Oh, okay.
Dale. Salah. Dale. All right.
Okay. Carney does not have a formal title, though he will be tasked with managing the U.S. operations. In addition to his role with Bentley, Carney is also transforming the Purveyors, a project he started during his time at La Florida Americana, into a cigar industry-focused marketing agency. Is he still doing that?
Oh, wow.
I guess.
On the shoulders of giants?
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious. Romacraft Tobaccos and Temperance lines swapping out Bellicoso for new Toros.
Yes.
Romacraft Tobacco has announced that it will be adding a new 6x54 Toro Extra size to its 4 and Temperance blends. However, those new Vitolas will replace a 5.5x54 Bellicoso that is currently sells in each of those lines. Is Bellicoso becoming a unpopular Vitola?
No, I don't think that's the case, but I think after 13 years of making a particular cigar, you would think that we would make the Vitola that's the most fucking common.
Well, Nica Rustica is also discontinuing their Bellicoso.
No, I don't think that it makes... I think that the Toro is the most sought-after size.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you should really try this EC. You got a Toro? And, retailers like... A lot of retailers will say, no.
Right.
No one says, no, but I have this... I have this Bellicoso, and you can do different cuts on it, and different cases.
Right,
like
sure.
they don't think all that. They say, "Oh no, I don't have that."
Well, yeah.
So,
They don't go past step one.
yeah.
So they're doing they're doing the Treachery, the Fidelity, and the Tully. Oh, and the Fiorella LaGuardia.
LaGuardia?
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia?
Not Guardia, not like the
Airport?
Guardia.
LaGuardia?
Guardia.
Guardia.
What's that mean in Spanish?
Guard?
In a post on
I
Instagram, Skip Martin, co-founder of Romacraft Tobacco, said the pricing for the new Toro exercise is expected to be the same as the current pricing for Bellicoso. We originally weren't going to say anything and just made the switch, but then I realized I could make some new names that no one will understand, so now I have to guess what the new names mean.
Is that what you said?
And that's a great step. That's a great approach, Skip. Good job.
It is. That is great.
That's not what he said. You have to understand Palmer at this point.
Right. I'm like, wow.
He said 3/4 of that, though.
Said, I really want to make it a little more confusing.
Don't make it confusing and just change the names again. Let people figure out what I mean.
Do you have the industries? No, but I do. The industries are no longer being produced.
Yes, no. We got rid of the ambition and now we make a treachery.
But the treachery is available.
Right. You don't have the industry? No, I have Fidelity. You can now get the Fidelity. How about the Washington? Nope. It's Tully now. I know him personally now. I'm calling him by his first name.
It's Tully.
FDA finally issues a Tobacco 21 rule.
Yeah.
Yes. FDA is now saying it's a rule.
Okay.
When Donald J. Trump signed the H.R. 1865 into law in late 2019, the massive $1.4 trillion spending bill contained a provision that increased the minimum to purchase tobacco products from 18 to 21 years old federally. However, Trump's signature wasn't all that was needed.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
The bill clearly stated that the Secretary of Health and Human Services needed to publish a finalized rule that would state as much as the Federal Register, the U.S. government's official books. There's an official book. He didn't put it in the book.
Oh.
Per the bill, that was supposed to happen within 180 days of H.R. 1865 being published before the end, which would have been before the end of May 2020. Let's see. Last Friday, some 1,700 days later, then will finally happen. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced that the rule will officially published in the Federal Registry on August 30th. It will officially go into effect 30 days after that. Maybe. I mean, they're kind of wishy-washy on the days.
This whole thing is just horse shit.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
In practical terms, the change will have no effect on anything. Nothing.
Okay, but let's review.
So was it a rule?
So here's the thing that's really kind of fucked.
Trump made it a rule, but for it to be official, they had to put it in the book, and they had 180 days, but now 1,700 days later, now it's in the book.
Okay, so not only did you slide a regulation into a fiscal budget, which I think is completely fucked.
Yes.
You know, and the reason why nobody fought about it is because, it only affected kids 18 to 21. Like, it's not us. Who gives a shit?
Sure.
Right? So, whatever. Right? Then it was a requirement of the FDA to put it in the books, and
Right.
they were supposed to put it in within,
180 days.
6 months' time.
Sure.
It took them 4 fucking years, over 4 years,
1,700 days.
to get it into the books. If I did something that was supposed to require 6 months of effort and took me 4 years, I'd be fucking fired.
Well, they only audit every 4 years, so.
Yeah, they only check the books once every 4 years. It's coming up to the end. They're
Hey.
like, oh shit, we didn't put that in the
Nobody
book.
put
November's
that in.
coming up.
Don't worry, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Just
Better
stick it in
hurry
there
up for the
and-
new boss when he gets there.
You know, the
Nobody will notice it all.
sad part is that's how you guys lose. We lose laws and regulate. Like we
Right.
lose.
Sure,
'Cause-
things just sort of fall to the wayside.
Well, no, this thing gets submitted. Nobody fights it. Nobody's upset. They're like, it doesn't. No big deal.
yeah,
Whatever.
nobody does. It's
Right.
18 to 21.
But meanwhile, the fucking kids that are 18 to 21 that we can ship off to overseas, fucking take a bullet for their country. Like, no, just cigar.
No cigar.
Cigar
No,
bad.
No. Tobacco bad.
It just doesn't make sense to me. Just make it make
You
sense.
can't have a drink either. No
Yeah.
drinks. No drinkies.
Yeah.
No. Yes. All right. The UKI's expand smoking ban.
Oh, wow.
United Kingdom's new government is considering a expanded smoking ban as it works to decrease tobacco use.
I'm moving to Green Bay, Wisconsin. I can smoke on the stadium, Lambeau.
Is that the only reason they have a lot of cheese there too?
I don't know. That's the only reason.
Just so you can smoke in the
I'm going
stadium.
to become a Packer fan. Fuck it.
They're smoker
Just to
friendly.
smoke in the stadium.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smoker friendly.
Yep.
No, smoker friendly is
They're-
out of Tampa. We talked about that a couple.
They're
weeks
the
ago.
only ones that are progressive.
Oh.
Lambeau Stadium.
According to reports, the government is working on a proposal that will expand non-smoking areas. It's unclear how firm the proposals are at the moment, but places such as pub gardens, hookah lounges, as well as areas outside the bars, stadiums, universities, and hospitals were mentioned. In a report by The Sun, which claimed to have seen a document related to the proposal, when asked about the report, the Sun Prime Minister, asked a report by The Sun, the Prime Minister, Mr. Starmer, head of the new Labour government, did not confirm nor deny that plans were being worked on. Furthermore, it is unclear that this will mean for the tobacco and vapes bill, a generational tobacco ban that was introduced by Mr. Sunak, the former prime minister. Last year, Sunak began working on getting that proposal, which would ban anyone born after 2008 from buying tobacco and vaping products in the UK. Passed into law. So to summarize, the new law may or may not currently be in the works, but the local newspaper has seen a draft of the law, but the Labour leader will not confirm nor deny the possibility of such a law, and if it passes, we have no idea what effect any it will have on the current smoking ban.
And if we did figure it out, it's probably going to take 4 years for us to implement it anyways.
No, that's here. That's just us.
Oh, that's not. Sorry.
It takes them longer.
Yeah, and not for nothing, but they knew when to get rid of Aaron Rodgers.
Who, the
Talking about Green Bay?
The UK?
Yeah,
Oh, we're back to
yeah,
Green Bay again.
I don't really care
Sorry,
about the
right,
UK.
right.
It's so stupid.
Oh. Cigar? What?
Their rules and their regulations are absurd.
Yes, they're stupid.
Yeah,
Right.
they're dumb. That's why we left you.
Right, that's why we left. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Cigar imports keep pace with 2023 through first 5 months.
Ooh.
Cigar imports keep pace.
With 2023
Yeah,
through the first 5 months of the year of 2024.
not for the last 5.
From January to May, the number of premium cigars imported in the U.S. is roughly the same as last year's record-setting year.
Slightly down. It's got to be slightly down. They say roughly the same. I bet you it's less.
Well, they only have it to May.
yeah,
they
but
haven't
I'm
counted
just
to-
saying, even those 5
Oh,
months.
you think by the end of the year it's going to be
Well,
down?
they say roughly the same.
Right.
I bet you that's like they're fluffing that.
Oh, you think so?
I bet you it's still a little less.
The CAA calculates these numbers based on both the import numbers that are provided by the U.S. Census Bureau, U.S. Customs Services, and information from cigar companies themselves. So, yeah, the people are getting them from is just ridiculous. The Census Bureau is counting cigars as they come in? Thought they counted people in the house.
2.
Right. The trade group numbers are not exactly because of reporting differences. It estimates how many large cigars were actually premium cigars. The difference between the two is not that there are some machine-made cigars that meet the U.S. definition of a large cigar, that those cigars would not be considered premium cigars. There's a lot of confusion with what's a cigar, apparently.
Wow.
So
What
you're right,
these-
so they can fluff it all they want.
That's all bullshit.
Brown, you liked it?
Was it in a machine, or was it, because that's not premium if it's in a machine. But it's really big.
Oh, they gotta roll it and lick it.
No, big does not mean premium. But I keep telling my wife, big is not premium.
Yeah.
Guess all those JFRs aren't premium, huh?
No, apparently not.
Actually, those are premium.
Those are premium, even though they're big.
Oh, you know who Terrence reached out to me recently?
Teren Riley?
Yeah.
Well, is he coming on the show too?
No.
We got to wear tan pants.
No, he actually said, hey, man, you guys are really stepping up your Instagram videos and stuff.
Oh, all the clips and stuff?
Yeah.
Do we even put that on Instagram?
do.
We do the show. Yeah, I
do,
put on the
yeah.
show page. Oh,
Yeah.
That's right.
You should give him a flex. You should give him one flex just real quick.
I'm going to do a video clip for him.
All right. With him in it?
Oh, Terrence, yeah.
Oh. How you going to put him in? He's not on the show.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, this little piece right here we just said?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
We should just mention people's names so we can put them in the clip.
Yeah. I mean, I love the last one where I whipped in Justin looking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Still want one of those cutouts. We would put it right here. Oh, wait. How did you ask for the lighter and the cutter? You just dry bag? Is that what it was?
Dry bag?
Yeah.
No, I took a picture of my lighter and posted it on Facebook.
And you
It
said
was broken.
My lighter's not broken. I'm right here.
No. Why did he
old
send
one.
you that? The old one?
No, I have it right here. I
No,
just
that's-
showed him how worn out it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if I set up the Postania one, I can go, it doesn't have Justin in it.
Doesn't have Justin in it.
Yeah.
You mean for the cutout?
You want him to send you a lighter?
No, I want his cutout. I want
That's
to
what
put it
he's
right
talking
here.
about. Oh.
Justin Andrews.
Yeah.
The one, the gay one of him
I
with
bet
his
you-
foot up.
bet you-
Letting go. However his face was.
That is a cute one.
It is. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I think that picture was taken down. I can't find that one picture with him standing right next to it.
Yeah. He probably got razzed enough.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Oh, this is now I have Florida stories.
Yeah, because Jay's available in 10 minutes. So.
It's 3:15.
Wow, an
just
hour went
texted
by
me.
quick.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was saying that was a fast hour. Sloth fever spreads to Central Florida. What is it, and where is the outbreak?
It's coleslaw.
What?
He said sloth?
fever?
Sloth.
Oh, sloth fever.
Sloth
Like
fever.
the animal.
The animal.
Oh.
Nearly a dozen cases of new sloth fever virus have been reported in Florida over the last week, according to state health officials.
Sanford Zoo.
Among the cases, people have it, not animals.
Oh.
Among the cases, some have emerged in Central Florida. I can't pronounce it. Some type of virus, also known as sloth fever, was first identified in 1955 in Trinidad and Tobago, and the virus is currently an epidemic to the Amazon region.
Epidemic.
So, Ed, come on, I got in Panama.
It's in Panama?
Yes. The CDC reports the outbreaks of the virus began to pop up late last year in South America and the Caribbean. Health officials explained that the virus is spread to humans via infected, biting midges and some mosquito species. Wow. Midges are the little no-see-ums.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
I'm pretty sure I just got bit by some no-see-ums recently.
Oh.
As a result, some
You got it.
travelers to affected areas like Cuba and Brazil and Panama have been identified as carrying the virus upon their return home.
Your arms are getting longer.
Tell me the symptoms.
The
Do
symptoms?
I start moving slower?
Okay, here's the symptoms. Fever,
Nope.
muscle pain,
Oh, yes.
Always.
headache,
Yes.
Nope.
fatigue,
I'm always tired.
joint pain,
Of course.
diarrhea,
I mean, some joint pain.
Only Monday mornings.
No diarrhea.
no diarrhea, abdominal pain,
Nope.
nausea and vomiting.
No.
I've had all that but the fever today.
Wow.
I woke up with most of these today.
Oh, good. I can't wait. Can't wait to get in the car with you.
You should tell Greg about this.
He'll have it. With the virus now having popped up in Central Florida, Orange County Mosquito Control is conducting daytime and nighttime sprays in local neighborhoods.
Oh, that's why
Good.
they're spraying.
Yeah, that's it for the sloth fever.
Spray away. Kill them all.
When I was a kid, we used to chase that on our bikes, those spray trucks.
Oh, my
Nobody knew
God.
what they
Man,
were.
that's why you have all the problems.
Yeah, that explains why you
My
can't remember
generation.
fucking anything.
All right, another Florida story. Florida man was arrested after authorities reportedly found him drunk and naked inside a garbage can.
Another naked guy.
Inside a garbage
In
can.
a garbage can?
In a garbage can. Wyland James Weeks, 35, was taken into custody after he tried arguing with cops about whether he was allowed to engage in such a bizarre behavior. According to the arrest records obtained by the Smoking Gun, St. Petersburg police officers alleged Weeks was intoxicated, unsteady on his feet, and reeked of alcohol when they discovered him in a downtown street Saturday evening. During the encounter, Weeks claimed he couldn't be arrested because he was, in quotes, was allowed to be drunk and disorderly and sit naked in a trash can on a public sidewalk.
You can't tell
He
me what to do.
literally acted like the Grouch from Sesame Street.
Right, that was the law. It was in the official law.
I can hide in this
I
can.
can hide in the
I mean,
trash
technically,
can.
he's not drunk in public, I guess.
I guess so. The 35-year-old also said he didn't have to tell police his name or his demographics.
What's your
I
name?
don't have to tell you anything.
The Grouch.
I'm completely in the law here. I
Yeah,
can sit
and-
naked in this trash can. I'm not hurting anything.
I'm fine.
After
This is why I could never be a cop. I instantly would have tased that guy. Like, stop. No.
no. Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
Okay.
And then put the lid back on. He'll be asleep for a while. After officers pulled the nude man from the corner trash can, they arrested Weeks for disorderly intoxication and resisting an officer without violence. According to the reports, he pleaded guilty to both misdemeanor charges the next day and was fined $520. This wasn't the only time he's been drunk in public.
And
naked?
He was caught on a drunken escapade. The Smoking Gun reports Weeks and a male friend was spotted drunk and naked on a Tampa street after they left a bar.
Oh, this is a dare thing.
They allegedly told cops they thought it would be funny to take off all their clothes.
Yeah.
We just thought it'd be funny.
It would be funny. Look, we're naked. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, that's the news.
Wow.
All right. You want to give Jay Davis a call?
Has it been 10 minutes? It's only been
He's ready.
5.
He's ready.
Hello, gentlemen.
Mr. Davis.
Mr. Davis, sir. Sorry about the time problem. It was my mistake.
Hello.
No, not a problem.
Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently, in his youthful years, he used to chase around the mosquito van that would spray
Jay
out
and I are about the same
pesticide.
age. I'm sure he's familiar with that summertime.
I have a lot of memory loss.
See?
So, did you also chase around the mosquito sprayer when you were younger?
No.
No, he did not.
He saw the big skull and crossbones
Yeah.
in the back of the
Yeah,
truck.
so he's
We
a
didn't know what it was. That's just what we
lawn
did.
dart.
Oh, yeah, lawn darts. Jarts. Jarts.
Yep.
So, go ahead.
So, you just got back from your trip from Louisiana for the PCA?
And that was a lot of fun.
They took
All right, thanks for calling.
yeah. They took really good care of you then, I'm guessing.
So, yeah.
I mean, what's not to like about New Orleans? The food is phenomenal. People are friendly. And even though it was a little warm for, being August, I mean, it was still a lot nicer than being in Las Vegas where it's 105,000
Oh,
degrees. whatever.
yeah.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. So, tell me some of the big takeaways. Or, Mike, what you got? You going to ask something?
No, I didn't go.
Yeah, but you're staring at this paper.
I just looked at the question. That was actually the first question.
Okay, so yeah. So what were some of the big takeaways from the meeting?
Well, I thought we got to look at the convention center, which, they've been updating a lot of it. So part of it they're still working on, but the parts that we saw look really nice. Brand new carpets, super nice. It's not a very far walk at all from the hotels. And I think that the overall experience being in New Orleans is going to be so much nicer. And the food is a whole lot cheaper than it is in Las Vegas. I mean, yeah, obviously, you're in a touristy area, it's going to be expensive, but compared to Las Vegas, you can get a lot more calories per dollar.
Have you done a show in New Orleans yet?
I actually have not. It's just kind of weird that the last two shows we had in New Orleans, one, I had to go see my aunt in Colorado, and I think the one before that was we was only like our second or third trade show, and I was sick, so I couldn't make it. So this will be a first for me.
Interesting. I know that they were having a conversation before about possibly doing a setup place on the outside with tents where everybody can kind
That
of
was my question next.
congregate.
Yeah, Yeah, Joshua Habersky had mentioned something to us about possibly tenting the entire area between the hotels and the convention.
Yeah, so that there was a spot for everybody to kind of congregate. Is that still in the works or no?
Well, I don't know if they're going to tent like a 3-block area, but we definitely found. First of all, I guess I should let you know the hotels. Do you want to know that?
Yes,
Certainly.
So the hotels, if you're familiar with that area, will be the Hampton Inn, the Hilton Garden Inn, the Embassy Suites, and the Hilton Riverside. The Hilton is the main one. But there's also, like, if you really want to spend money, there's also a Meridian. There's Four Seasons. There's the Ritz-Carlton. There's all kinds of great places to stay, but a lot of great places that are all pretty centrally located. And one of the things that we looked at was places to smoke, and there's lots of places to smoke that are very close to the hotels, because hotels are not far from the French Quarter. So I think that people are going to find that this is a lot more doable than I think they were anticipating.
Okay.
Is it mostly going to be outdoor smoking?
Yeah, I think for the most part. There will be obviously some places you can smoke inside, certainly on the trade show floor. There's a number of cigar shops and some other options. But I don't think that it's really going to be that big of an issue. If we think about how Las Vegas was last year in March, it's going to be a little bit warmer than that, but it's not going to be uncomfortably warm. In fact, I think some people were like a little chilly last year in March in Vegas, so it's going to be very comfortable. Okay. Another cool thing is the French Quarter Fest is going to be happening over the date, so there's a lot of cool things that people can do to kind of get that local experience. I think that it's going to be awesome. We're also going to publish a list of lounges where you can smoke in coordinated spaces that are near where the hotels are and where the French Quarter are. So we've got some options. So if you only want to walk a block, there's going to be options. If you feel like, maybe going a few blocks to the French Quarter, you can do that. So there's a lot of great options. I really didn't expect there to be so many options for smoking, and particularly when you compare it with a couple of years ago where you had that one little bar Luca where, you had a group of 30 people and that was it. You've got a lot of options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any concerns or anything that came up during the trip that they have to address before the board will be happy?
Well, I'm sure that there's always concerns. I mean, for me, this was the first time that I ever went and visited a trade show location 8 months ahead of time. And what really impressed me was all the people you have to work with. There's the convention center people. Then there are the people within there like Shepherd. Then there are the people that handle food and beverage. Then there's the tourist, there's like a name for them, the tourist people that welcome tourists to New Orleans. There's also the city council. So there's a lot of moving pieces. And what really impressed me is Lisa Cox and Shannon and their team. They ask questions and I'm just sitting there feeling stupid because obviously they're very good at what they do. And it's a lot of moving parts, but I was pretty impressed with 8 months before the show how organized they were. And I think that people are going to be very pleased with the final result.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I love the option being in Texas because I can drive, which is 8 hours. Now, the only reason I flew was because we had our first meeting. Nothing. I mean, even in the airport, they had an Emerald's table, so you could get like a really good bowl of gumbo or great food, even in the airport. That's what it's just so different than Las Vegas. That horrible, soul-wrenching wait and all that, and they had things organized with, like when I flew back. If you have, see, here goes the memory again. The TSA pre-check or whatever. I mean, it's so much easier getting in and out of that airport than it is out of Las Vegas.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey, what else you got, Paul? Anything else to add?
No, he's covered a lot of the questions.
You didn't ask me what I was smoking, but
what are you smoking?
I'm actually smoking it for drugs.
Yeah.
I was going to smoke one of your cigars. By the way, I don't know if anyone's rated. I'm sure. How about that cigar hasn't? But your Connecticut is just amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, obviously, the Surrounded by Champions is probably my favorite. And I love the Habano, I love the Broadleaf, but the Connecticut is something that I just go back to that. And I love the different sizes because you get different flavor profiles. You guys have done an amazing job with that cigar.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Half Wheel just gave us a 90 on the broadleaf, the Corona Gorda. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Corona Gorda.
It's a new size we're implementing.
Corona Gorda.
The Gorda.
Yeah, so,
Nice.
and then I know that the Justice got a 91, which is the Connecticut Corona Gorda as well. So
Yeah,
we're moving along. You know, we're doing our best. We're trying to make great products and continuing to deliver. So I appreciate you smoking it, even though you're smoking a Padron now, you bastard.
You know, the reason I wanted to smoke a Padron is, you know, when I smoked your Connecticut, it's one of those cigars you kind of just fall into, and it's just a whole experience. You know, Padron, just I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Sure.
enough. All right, perfect. Anything else, Ed?
No, we appreciate you taking the time, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it? We're not going 4 hours?
No, that's it. This isn't.
No, this isn't Coop. We don't do a
marathon.
Coop show.
Just check in, give some information, give yourself a plug. Blue Smoke Dallas. Do you have a website, or do you want anybody to call in for any product or anything like that? Go ahead and give it.
It's Blue Smoke of Dallas, but generally just call the store. We do ship all over the country, and in fact, several international countries as well. But we don't do it through a website. Part of dealing with T21 and part of it just because I'm a cigar lounge owner. I don't want to ship cigars to anyone that I haven't talked to and got to know. In fact, I've had people call me up and say, "Oh, I want to spend $4,000 or $5,000." Great. Let's get on the phone. Let's get to know each other first, because to me that's important. You know, I don't want to just sell this to people I don't know. And I know that makes me a dinosaur, but I know every one of my customers, and if I haven't met them personally, they were a direct referral from another customer, and that's just how I operate.
I think that's important, man.
That's a great way to do it.
Customer service is the only thing that makes anybody different in this industry.
Yeah.
So,
like I had a buddy of mine, he gave me a hard time a few years ago. He's like, I want to be able to order cigars in my underwear at 2 a.m. I said, well, then we're not the store for you.
right.
And then since then, he's called a couple times, and like last time he called, he's like, look, I want to get a box of such and such. I'm like, okay. He goes, I want to send 2 boxes to these guys. And I want to let them know that, you know, I appreciate doing business with them. So I went out to the store, got a couple, cards. I hadn't bought Hallmark cards in a while, you know, and then I just personally wrote, you know, sort of what he wanted to address. And that way just adds that personal touch. And as you know, personal touch is important.
Right.
And as opposed to, you know, here's your printout for the computer and what have you, you know. That's one of the things Abe does really well, too.
Yep.
And you guys do. You know, it's always that personalized service. And I think that that's important in, you know, today's, you know, e-commerce society, you know.
100%. 100%.
I did want to let you know that hotel room blocks are open, actually.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and log onto that. You can go to the website, or it's https://pcashow.org/travel. And so if people, you know, are anally retentive and they want to get their hotels early, you can go ahead and do that. I thought the host hotel is really cool. They've got a great restaurant. I think it's called Drago's. And they've got, you know, red beans and rice. They have jambalaya. They've got cornbread. They've got the fried oysters. They got everything that you'd want to eat that's traditional fare. And there's a couple of beignet places that are literally like a 2 or 3 minute walk away.
Oh, that's the magic word, beignet.
Nice.
Yeah, and you know, I decided not to do Cafe de Mon, although I've been there before. It's just kind of old and sweaty and whatnot. And I went to this place called Benny's. I'm not saying it's the best beignets in the world, but they are hot, and the place was clean and spotless. Except for they didn't have any forks, so I looked like you know, Al Pacino and Scarface by the time I finished eating my 3 beignets, and powder all over me, you know. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that you can do. It's a very friendly city to get around, and some of the cigar shops are just awesome. And I think there's different flavors of cigar shops there that, you know, they're all different. You know, some of them have. One of the cigar shops we went to had an impressive liquor collection. I mean, they had Michener's 25. They had 6 or 7 bottles of Michener's. They had a lot of Pappies, because the guy used to work in Las Vegas, and he's tied in with all those alcohol people. And then there's other shops that's kind of like a corner shop. And then there's like, you know, Mayan Import. That one might require a cab. But they've got so many great different options there. I think people are going to be very impressed with the options.
All right, fantastic.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself. And, you know, my feet were a little sore, but that's because we walked a lot. But there's Ubers all over the place. You can get Ubers and lifts and all that. It's very easy to run, but we decided to walk it, and it was just awesome. Just the sounds, the smells, the music. I mean, anyone who enjoys jazz or blues music or good food, I mean, there are so many great options.
Perfect. All right, Jay. Well, thank you very much for calling in. We appreciate the intel, and we look forward to seeing you out there.
Sounds great. And I'm going to go listen to this, and I'm going to subscribe. I had not been following your podcast, but, I'm excited to be invited. Thank you very much.
Right, you're welcome. Thank you for being on.
Okay, take care, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
There you go. Jay Davis.
He's very enthralled with the local flavor there.
He's eating it up. He's
really enjoyed
very
the trip.
exciting.
It sounds nice the way he's describing it.
I mean, yeah, I've been there before, but when you go in July, it's like...
Well, I was going to say, when you guys went, there's only been a few pictures that I saw, and everybody was sweaty, and they talk about the humidity. And
that was when I met the legend Alan Schumer of Caribbean Cigars.
Yes.
Yeah. Always been nice to me. I don't know what
you know what?
I don't know what everybody's complaining about.
Mr. Camacho that we did the show with, he had a terrible. He's scared to death of Mr.
Everybody's
Schumer.
petrified. I love it when people are scared of other people.
Yeah, I know.
I dig that. Especially when they're my friend. That's fantastic.
Right.
All right, well, let's end this, and let's get into the Patreon.
All right. This has been episode 351 of the Cigar Hustler Podcast. Thank you.
Who's number one? A Cigar Hustler, the podcast.
Host Mike Stepankevich with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.
Hey there, cigar enthusiasts. If you're looking for the latest and greatest in the cigar world, then you need to tune into the Cigar Hustler Podcast Patreon. Join us every week. Wait, every weekly?
Yeah.
Join us every week for insider news, exclusive interviews, and some of the most entertaining and incessant bullshit discussions you'll ever find anywhere. Whether you're seasoned aficionado or just starting your cigar journey, we've got something for everyone. Do not miss out on our behind-the-scenes stories, industry updates, and the occasional rant. The occasional rant that will keep you coming back for more. So grab your favorite cigar, sit back, and light up with the Cigar Hustler Podcast Patreon, available weekly. Subscribe today and become part of the Hustler family.